Hey, what's going on, guys? So in this video I just want to give you a quick look around my finished product here of the HG Gundam G40, which I've repainted in the G3 colors as you guys voted on. If you guys missed that, I made it a public vote here in the community tab on my YouTube channel, and you guys voted on the G3 color scheme for this, so that's what I did, and I think it came out looking pretty cool. Definitely liking it much better now that it's painted in different colors from the original kit. The original kit, just straight out the box, was not really just feeling the overall design of this, and even now that it's repainted, the design I think is still not, it's definitely not my favorite version of the RX-782, but I'm definitely liking it a lot more now that it's recolored. I would just love the colors of the G3. Of course, it's just really cool color scheme. And if you guys saw my work in progress videos, the small modifications that I made to it, basically the most noticeable modification is just going to be the ankle armor. Inverting the ankle armor upwards instead of downwards. I'm happy with how that came out. I think it looks good. I much prefer it that way, but I know that's something that those of you guys who watched those work in progress videos and commented on there, I saw people with different opinions. Some of you guys liked it up, down, but I'm glad with how that came out. Other than that, it was just really very small modifications, like just doing a little bit of filing around on the chest just to angle that a little bit more, getting rid of some of the curve around on the chest of it, and just like the little vent on the top of the knee, just turning that into just a flat detail and not making that a vent, and just getting rid of some seam lines, things like that. Adding the bar on the top of the backpack, changing up the just detail on the top of the backpack there slightly. Having the beam sabers pointed up on the backpack, they're technically supposed to be pointed down according to the original design. So it's just very small things like that I changed up, and just the color scheme obviously going to be the most notable thing here. So before this video, you guys may have already seen the photo I posted of the finished product of this. I posted the photo of it because I took this with me to Chile and all the way back here because I just finished it before I went over there for the Quinta Hobby event, and so I wanted to take something with me. So I just finished this, so I took it over there to have a sort of the world premiere of what the finished product looked like, and so I was glad I was able to take this over there and share it with everyone there. For everybody there to have a look at there in person. It's not very often that I get to share my work with people in person, so it was cool for a lot of people to be able to see it there. I was glad for that chance, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. And yeah, just recently with the announcement of the Beyond Global HGUC RX-782 kit that's coming out later this year. So we got this kit, then the Origins version HG, and then the Beyond Global version HG also coming out. So what I decided to do with these is I want to paint each one of them in an alternate color scheme and have them like a set, sort of something to commemorate the 40th anniversary of Gunpla. So we've got this one we've done in G3, and the other two I'm not totally decided on yet, but I'll do the other two, the Origins and the Beyond Global version, also in custom color schemes, so it'll make a cool just display piece with just the three different versions of the RX-782 painted in alternate color schemes. So I think that'll be pretty cool. But anyway, so when those come out later this year, we'll do those in custom colors as well. But there's one other part of this that I didn't cover in the work in progress video, because it was the very last thing I did, would be the Aurora film sticker on the top of his head for the camera across the top of the head. I really thought about what to do with that. I thought about not having that as a full camera across the top of the head, just like changing that, modifying it so it's just the normal like camera in the front. I didn't want to change the design too much. I did want to still keep it as the G40, as much as the G40 as possible. So I ended up using Aurora film for that. I'm very happy with how that came out. I really like how that ended up coming out. And it's tricky. If you guys have ever used that Aurora film before, it's very delicate to use. You have to cut your piece, and you have to cut it really super cleanly, and you have to peel it off really carefully, and if it's bent or scratched in any way at all, it's just not gonna look good. You have to preserve it and keep it like as pristine as possible, lay it down super perfectly, otherwise yeah, it's just not gonna look good. So luckily I got it on my first try and I didn't have to redo it, but I was expecting to probably have to do it a couple times to get it down right. But all I did was just use the sticker sheet included with the kit, and I just used like the sticker for the head camera that was included with the kit. I just used the negative of that as the outline, as a stencil, and then just cut my little strip of Aurora film. Very carefully laid it there on the top, flattened it out with a dull toothpick a little bit in the edges, and it came out pretty good. So that's pretty nice. And then just everything else was pretty simple as well. Just all the detail painting that went into this. Pretty happy with how that came out. It came out pretty clean. Just the panel lining was all pretty simple on the water slides. A little bit disappointed that a few of the water slides are very slightly silvered. Hopefully you guys aren't able to really see it much, but in person, you know, if I'm really looking at it closely, I can see there's a little bit of silvering on a few of the decals. I think maybe I was rushing a little bit going through some of the decals on this, but other than that, I think it's looking pretty good. I try to keep it as clean as possible, and so it's very clean. So that's how I prefer my builds, and so that's why typically what I do is very clean builds, as you guys may know if you've been watching my channel for a while. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you think about the idea of painting the 3 different versions of the RX-78-2s in the different color schemes. What do you think about that idea? What are some of your ideas you think that would be good for the color schemes for those? I'm thinking maybe like for the Origins Gundam, I'll do that maybe in real type colors. But the Beyond Global one, I'm not entirely sure. And I'm also open to the idea of just doing them in a completely custom color scheme, not based off something like from Canon. So, I don't know. For the time being, I've just got it stood on this just wood block base. But like I said, I'm planning on doing the 3 of them as a set, so ultimately the base will end up being different. Once all 3 kits are done, it'll be one piece of all 3 kits together. Also the skirt modification, I almost forgot, because ultimately I just have this stood in a standing pose, and so the skirt modifications that I made to it's not really going to be all that noticeable, pretty much like at all. And so ultimately, it's kind of seems like the skirt modification was kind of for nothing in a way, but ultimately I'm glad that I did it, and I did it on video for you guys to be able to see how to do it in case you want to do it, or just one way to do it anyway. Of course, there's different ways you could go about it, but hopefully that video work in progress showing how to separate the skirt armor was informative for anyone who was looking for doing that. But ultimately, I think I'm probably just going to keep it like this in a standing pose. I thought because of all the articulation built into this, I should probably put it in some sort of action pose showing off the articulation, but I think, I don't know, for the time being, I think I'm just going to stick with it like this, because this is just how I like the look of my kits. And I think you can still see that there's kind of a lot of engineering just in it with all the part separation and everything. I think it still looks cool like that. I don't necessarily need to put it in some sort of action pose to show that off, but I don't know. Again, let me know what you guys think. And so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything now this time. So go ahead and wrap up the video here. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye, guys.